Have you noticed how suddenly everybody wants to be Jamaican? From the music to the slang, to the food and even the attitude. The Jamaican vibe has taken over the world. But why now? Why is everyone trying to feel Jamaican? Even if they have never stepped foot on the island. Today we are diving deep into how Jamaican culture became one of the world's most copied, admired, and loved, and why that might be both a blessing and a warning. This is Mitchel Commentary, and trust me, you don't want to miss this one.
Everyone wants to be Jamaican. If I was born anywhere else in this world, I would sue my parents. He think God biased because Jamaicans are his favorite people. No cap. Because why Jamaica so enough? Everything we are going with in, everything we are more dominate. Jamaica have the prettiest, the sexiest, the funniest, the smartest, the most handsome, the best chef, the best artist. I travel a lot and there's no country I go where they not play Jamaican music or I don't see a Jamaican flag or a Jamaican restaurant. Like, anyone that disagree, plain 8, jealousy. Bad man I go kill you. Come to Jamaica for your coconut.
No, white black sound. We say Jamaica 60, you know. Yeah, man. Happy Independence Day to all the Jamaican them across the world. I'm a family, I'm a friend them. You see me? So make sure you go on the day here. You see me? Yeah, man, we have a dumpling and a green banana. You see it? Yeah. And then we have a chicken back. You know what chicken back? In here, so we done cook already brown stew and curry. All the melon. Right there, you see me? Yeah, man, I don't know what Jamaica 16 now, we are full jar with there. And we are give thanks every time. That is it.
Did you know that when God was creating Jamaica, he had to sit down and carefully plan this one out? Because how can this little bit of people have so much impact on the whole world? Billions of people. That cannot be by chance. No, sir, it must be by design. Which other nation have some of this greatness, this influence and power without using weapons? God did not hide power in weapons, he hid it in Jamaicans. And here's a real situation. Everybody wants to be, or at least feel like a Jamaican. And that's not nationalism. That's a magnetic pull of greatness. When God designed Jamaicans, he placed greatness, charisma, creativity, speed, resilience in one DNA strand. And science will never explain us. Listen, Jamaica is not just an island. It's the garden where God planted influence. Because influence this strong, you can't teach this in a school. This have to be born.
About the inclusiveness of the Jamaican culture when it comes to American-born individuals. My experience, I'm first-generation American born to Jamaican parents, and growing up, it was always very clear that I am not Jamaican. Like, I am American. Matter of fact, the term used by many of my cousins, specifically the ones that were born in Jamaica, was "you are a Yankee." like literally intercultural bullying. If that's not a term that is coined, I am coining it officially in this video. It creates a complex in us first, second generation Americans, right? You don't feel like you belong anywhere, so you're almost like afraid to claim the culture you were raised in another country, because as a whole you don't meet the standards. You don't have the mark on your arm, your passport is a different color, all these different things. You weren't born there, you didn't go to school there, you didn't, like, you just don't have any ties there other than the fact that your parents are from there. It's almost like intercultural bullying. Feeling ashamed about being born in America, because I'm not ashamed about where I was born. God orchestrated it that way for a particular reason. It's the fact that what people are not understanding, and this is going based off of my personal experience from what I shared throughout my life to other people, but also to people who have commented in various videos about the same debate, is the fact that you make people feel excluded, like, which is ironic considering everything that the Jamaican culture historically represented. I mean, for God's sakes, the motto is out of many, one people.
Attention all yardies. We have a Jamaican crisis in foreign. Not so much in Jamaica. I went downstairs, check your letterbox. Who the fuck tell me if I go do that? I run into a friend of mine downstairs. Nice lady. She was introducing me to somebody else. Just introduce me as Chad, Chadwick, Mr. Chin, idiot, whatever you want to call me. Do not introduce me and say, oh, by the way, he's Jamaican. It opened up a can of worms. And it happened all the time. Me know so she don't mean any harm. When you say, this is my friend Chad, oh, he lives upstairs, and he's Jamaican. What do you think the woman say? Really? You don't look Jamaican. You know much right the time I have to go through this, yeah? Me I wonder, say, do I have to walk around with me yardy flag? Put it on? Wear a Jamaican shirt? What am I doing wrong? I just not looking Jamaican to anybody. I need to look Jamaican somehow, and I just seem to feel that taste. Wait, I have an idea. See if you can take him a kerchief. Me look Jamaican now? No. Me look Jamaican now? Like what the fact? How is a Jamaican supposed to look? Me sound like a yardie, me behave like a yardie, me do things like a yardie. How me supposed to look Jamaican?
The people them who born America, but on born by Jamaican parents. So stop right as a fool if you did this. The people them who born America, and have Jamaican parents, and stop as a fool if you did this. I have one thing to tell you. Uno is not Jamaican. Okay? Stop saying Uno Jamaican. Uno is not Jamaican. Uno born by Jamaican parents, but Uno is not Jamaican. Because I ask Uno, which part of Jamaica you know? You go say Kingston and Montego Bay. You don't know no way. You don't know about trees. You don't know about down a town. You don't know Pavilion Mall. You don't know about Portmore Mall. You don't know nothing, dog. You don't know about the bad coaster them we used to ride on winter where I go to school. The metro them. You don't know about the 82 bus them run from Crossroad to Waterhouse. You don't know. You don't know nothing, bro. You don't know about Dr. Bird. You don't know about Limelight. You don't know about Waterworld. You don't know about them little party spot there and them little party there, bro. You don't know. You don't know nothing, dog. You guys are not Jamaican. You don't know about Black Cherry Sweet. You don't know about Chichi Boom. You don't know about Clappers War. You don't know about Bag Juice. You don't know about Suck Suck. You don't know about Aki War, Mango War. You don't know, dog. We can literally carry on, go downtown or carry on half a tree and run left on and on the last on the can't reach back on the Airbnb. We're not Jamaican. Dog, go to stop so that Jamaica. We don't love it, I don't love the culture, but you guys are not Jamaicans. You guys are Americans born by Jamaican parents, okay? Stop saying that Jamaican.
Jamaican people don't accept you if you wasn't born in Jamaica. So what? I've had a lot of comments on a couple of my videos where people are speaking of this issue that they feel when they come to Jamaica, where people in Jamaica or a few individuals in Jamaica don't accept them. I might call them foreigner. I said I'm an English boy or English girl and all them sort of something there. To the degree that they're using it as a reason and a cause for them not feeling like they can be in Jamaica or that they would want to live in Jamaica, or it has an issue on their overall identity or whatever the case may be. This has never actually been something that I've ever suffered with. Absolutely, you hear the people them talk about say, and Jamaica you come from, or whatever things that they might come up with, but that's their view. And I think it's exactly that. It belongs to them. It doesn't belong to you. What does belong to you is your identity. And if your identity is that you are a British Jamaican or a Jamaican British person, then you are exactly that. That is what you own. Somebody else's perception of your identity is exactly that, their perception. But their perception doesn't define your identity. And it would be true to also say that you are not Jamaican. You're coming with something different. You cannot be born overseas and grow up overseas and be influenced with the hybridity of that culture and wider Caribbean black culture and the English people and all of these things fused together and not expect to be like the man where I walk up and down barefoot in a Clarendon. Obviously there is going to be a difference in you and your character and who you are as your identity, but that is okay. If you are a Jamaican British person or a British Jamaican person, that is who you are.
Greetings, blessed love, respect to all Jamaicans, especially the dark ones. Yeah, man. They love the dark-skinned people, them. Big up yourself. You're so beautiful. Me wish Ono could see what me see. Boy. You know, white skin is actually like, what's that word they use in science?
Let's start with the obvious. Jamaican culture travels. Think about it. From Bob Marley's music in the 70s to Kofi, Shinsia, and Skeng today, Jamaica has always set global trends. Reggae, dancehall, patois, even the colors black, green, and gold have become symbols of freedom, confidence, and authenticity. What is interesting though is that the new generation, especially online, is falling in love with that Jamaican energy. All over again. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you can find non-Jamaicans using or saying Wagwan like it is part of everyday talk. The vibe is infectious, but it's not just about fun. It's about identity. People are searching for something real, and Jamaica feels real. So, what makes Jamaican culture so magnetic? It's that raw energy, the confidence, that no stress, no mess attitude that people crave. The world today feels heavy, stress, pressure, and fake perfection everywhere. But Jamaica represents freedom. When people see Jamaicans, they see boldness, they see resilience, they see people who went through so much and still walk with pride, rhythm, and joy. So when someone says, I feel Jamaican, they are really saying, I want to live free, like that. It's not just imitation, it's admiration. Music is the biggest cultural passport. Reggae and dancehall didn't just influence sound, they shaped lifestyles. Look at Afrobeat, Latin music, hip hop, all borrowed pieces from Jamaican rhythm and style. Even language, words like Aire, Yaman, or respect became global slang. But here is where it gets deeper. The Jamaican mindset spread too. That belief in self, that rebellious independence, that spiritual connection to life. Bob Marley didn't just sing songs, he taught philosophy. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. That line still hits harder than ever today. That's why even people from far away, Africa, the US, Asia, Europe, feel a connection Jamaica gives them something society took away. Authenticity and soul. Now let's get real. There is a thin line between loving a culture and using it. When people dress Jamaican, talk patois, or claim the lifestyle, are they appreciating or are they performing? Some Jamaicans find it flattering, others frustrating, because behind the sunshine and the music, there is history, slavery, struggle, and resistance. When someone takes the culture but ignores the pain that built it, that's not appreciation. That's erasure. And yet that's what keeps happening online. Brands sell Jamaican vibes with real Jamaicans fight to get credit or recognition. So yes, the world wants to feel Jamaican, but it's important to respect what it truly means. Let's be honest. Jamaica is small, but its influence is massive. Just 3 million people, yet its cultural reach touches billions. Everywhere you go, from Tokyo to London, you will see reggae bars, Rasta flags, and Jack food stalls. Olympians, musicians, influencers, they all borrow that Jamaican confidence. It has become more than nationality. It has become a mindset. To be a Jamaican is to be bold, to be unapologetically yourself, to laugh in hard times and shine regardless. That's what people want to feel. They don't want to just be Jamaican. They want to live like Jamaicans. Strong, proud, joyful, real. So maybe the world wanting to feel Jamaican isn't a bad thing. It's a sign. A sign that in a fake world, real culture still matters. A sign that people are hungry for roots, rhythm, and meaning. But let's never forget, Jamaica isn't just a vibe. It's a story, a struggle, and a spirit. So next time you see someone says wagwan or vibe to reggae, remind them it's more than music. It's movement. Big up to everyone watching. If you love this kind of content, don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment. What is your favorite thing about Jamaican culture? If you are new, hit that subscribe button because we keep it real every single time. Bless up.